Hi guys, so today I have a little bit of time to quickly film my bag collection video. This video has been so highly requested, so I'm so sorry that it has taken me so long. But yes, I finally laid out all my bags, as you can see behind me, and the reason why they are like in a mess, it's because I'm going to try to do this in a chronological order, just to show you like a timeline or history of my bag purchases. Yes, so now I've never sold a single one of my designer handbags, just because most of them have got sentimental value to them, and yeah, I just have not been able to part with any of my bags. So right now I'm very contented with my collection. I do feel that if I purchase a new bag, one of the bags will have to go, but it's difficult, so we'll see. And yeah, so I'll just stop rambling in front of the camera now. I will show you the bags one by one, and hopefully you like this video. And yeah, let's just get started. Okay. So the first bag that I ever got was in 2008, and this is the Miu Miu shopper tote bag, I guess. And back then in 2008, the it bag was the Miu Miu bow style bag, but I wanted it to be more practical, and I wanted to make sure that my first ever bag was something that I would use very often, so I went for this style instead. And yeah, no regrets whatsoever. I went with this like dusty or dirty pink with the gold hardware because, you know, I looked at the black and I decided that the pink with gold was still my first choice. So as you can see, it's not a true pink, it's like a lavender murky pink color, and this has been so easy to maintain, and I still use this bag even till today. Okay, so that's the bag for 2008. And then in 2009, my husband and I are in Sweden by then, so we stayed in Sweden for I think a couple of years. So we went for our honeymoon in Europe since we're in Sweden, right? And while in Paris, I picked up this Muse 2 from Yves Saint Laurent. And in 2009, this bag was all the rage, and I've seen so many celebrities style this bag, and even Emma Watson had one on her arm. So yeah, I really wanted this style. So we went into the store, and at first I really wanted to get the black with gold, but then when I saw this, I just fell in love. Look at the beautiful texture of the lizard, and then it had this silver shiny hardware, and I think at that time the gold hardware was a little bit more brassy, so I really preferred the shiny hardware. So I went for this. Sadly, this is one of my least used bags. Okay, so now moving on to 2010. I must say 2010 was, I think, my favorite year in terms of bag purchases. Yeah, so in 2010 I saw this bag in a magazine, and you know, I just fell in love with the style of the bag. I just loved this curved edging of the bag. I love the substantial hardware. I love how this is like an oval. And I just love the fact that it has got a crossbody strap, and you know, the zips are so substantial. The brown leather is so thick and smooshy, and I didn't even know anything about the Chloe brand. Yeah, but I'm so glad that I managed to get my hands on this bag, and I fell in love with the brand Chloe ever since. So in 2010, it was also the year that I got my dream Chanel flap. Now I've talked so much about this jumbo flap, so I'm not going to repeat myself, but yeah, it was a really good year, 2010. And then in 2011, I was in London for a summer program. So while I was in Harrods buying my YSL RT ring, I saw this on the shelf, and it was just so beautiful. It's like calling out to me. And since I haven't had a hobo style bag, as you can see, most of them are shoulder bags, so I decided that I should get a hobo style bag. And this one is red, and I didn't have a red bag in the collection, so it kind of makes sense for me to get one red bag. And it's just beautiful, thick smooshy leather. I still I use this bag for work sometimes because, you know, it's just very easy, and if you need to be hands-free, this is a great bag. So in 2011, we were moving back to Singapore, and I really wanted to take advantage of the prices in Europe. So I got another Chanel piece, and this is the Coco Rider seasonal flap. This is the medium size. I think the price I paid for this bag was just under 3,000 Singapore dollars. So it was a really good purchase, I feel. Yep, so that's that. So back in Singapore in 2012, I got a new job, and to start my new job, I really wanted a work bag. So this was the bag that I decided on. It's the Tod's D bag in this burgundy color, and it has been a great workhorse. I carried this bag nearly every single day to work. It went with me for client meetings and, you know, blah blah blah, and it has held up so well. So 2012, I only got one bag because, you know, new job, I was really focused on working, so I didn't really have time to think about, you know, purchasing bags. And this is a great practical bag because it also has a crossbody strap, so if you need to be hands-free, you can be. At the end of 2012, I got pregnant. So early 2013, I was already booked to go to Europe with my sisters because we were going to attend her graduation in the UK. So yeah, it was like a sister's trip. So I just went ahead with the trip, and I was 3 months pregnant. So while we were in Paris, I got this Chanel mini flap because, you know, I thought since I'm going to be a mommy soon, I needed a small tiny bag, and yeah, this was in a way a practical purchase to me. I was lucky enough to get this red lambskin with silver hardware. I think this was the only piece left at the Rue Cambon store, so I got this. And then so we visited the Prada space outlet in Italy, and I wanted to get this tote bag because I thought it would make a really good diaper bag with the huge side pockets. But then in the end, you know, because there's nothing inside, there are no organizational pockets inside, I didn't end up using this as a diaper bag, but I did use this as a work tote a lot. Once I purchased this, so I kind of retired the Tod's bag and I just went ahead with this. And this bag, because it's, you know, huge and the handles are really long, it's just really comfortable on my shoulders. I can throw in like my files and everything. It can even hold a laptop, so this is a great kind of tote bag. I also did purchase a tiny Miu Miu pochette with a crossbody strap, but I have no idea where that tiny bag is right now, so yeah, that's that. Then at the end of 2013, my husband went to Italy and he picked up this tiny little crossbody Chloe Marcy, and I just love the color combination, the blue with the gold. This is more like a teal blue, and I love this bag. And you can see my love for Chloe bags. It seems like every time I buy a Chanel bag, it has a accompanying Chloe bag. So you can see I bought a mini Chanel and then I got a mini Chloe. Yeah, I think I got the most number of bags in that year, a total of 4 bags. So let's move on now to 2014. My husband actually surprised me with this Balenciaga. He went to Hawaii, I think, yeah, and he saw this bag in one of the stores and he asked me if I liked it. Obviously I said yes, so he got this bag for me. It's a beautiful, as you can see, it's a very bright pastel blue with gold hardware, and it's the town style bag. I've always wanted a Balenciaga bag, but yeah, so I'm glad I have this one in my collection, and it's a pretty practical tote bag. And then later in that year, I was in a designer sale. It's the Club 21 Bazaar, and my friend actually found this in the sale and it was a huge discount. And this is the Mulberry medium lily with a zigzag pattern on the front and the back. So this is a pretty heavy bag due to all the hardware, and because it's suede, I haven't actually used this bag too much. I think I only used this bag twice. So yeah, that's pretty sad, but it was a great bargain and I still love the look of this bag. It's just that it's quite heavy and it doesn't really suit my lifestyle right now. Yeah, so now moving on to 2015, I really wanted to get a pink with gold bag, just a small one. So in my mind, obviously my dream bag would be the Chanel one, but at that point I didn't imagine I would ever find one. So I got myself a Mulberry Mini Alexa, and this is a beautiful pink with gold. And yeah, so but a couple months later, my parents were in Osaka, and lo and behold, they found my dream bag in the pink with gold. So this is the small flap. It's quite similar in size to the Mulberry Mini Alexa, as you can see. And in terms of the pink, the Chanel one is just very slightly darker than the Mulberry. Yep. Or I shouldn't say it's darker, I would say it's warmer. Yeah. So this has been, you know, the bag of 2015. I love this bag so much. And I'm very contented, as you can see, with my entire collection. And just to give you a quick overview, you can see that I am not a black bag kind of gal. I have a variety, an assortment of colors, of styles. If I were to purchase another bag, I must kind of like force myself to sell one of these, because I do have, in a way, too many bags right now. Yeah, and most of the bags that I use are the smaller ones just because they suit my lifestyle right now. And yeah, I don't really use the bigger bags. Okay, so that's all for my bag collection video. I hope you know, you enjoyed watching me ramble through. And if you have any questions or comments, please do, you know, comment down below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you have not. And yeah, so I'm super happy that I finally managed to do this video. I have been putting this off for so long, and now I have to pack all my bags back, so oh god. So thank you so much for watching my video, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.